Violence essay. Essay on violence for students and children in English. Introduction. Violence is a destructive force that can have profound and lasting effects on individuals, communities, and society as a whole. It can take many forms, including physical, emotional, sexual, and psychological violence, and can have far reaching consequences for both victims and perpetrators. Despite efforts to reduce violence and promote peace, it remains a pervasive issue in many parts of the world. Forms of violence. Violence can take many forms, including physical violence, such as assault, domestic violence, and sexual assault, emotional violence, such as bullying, harassment, and psychological abuse, and sexual violence, including sexual assault and human trafficking. Each type of violence can have severe and long-lasting consequences for victims, including physical injury, psychological trauma, and economic hardship. Impact on victims. The impact of violence on victims can be profound and long-lasting. Physical violence can result in injury or death, while emotional and sexual violence can lead to psychological trauma such as depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD). The effects of violence can also have a ripple effect, affecting not just the victim but also their friends, family, and community. Impact on perpetrators. Perpetrators of violence can also be negatively impacted by their actions. They may suffer from mental health problems such as substance abuse, anger management issue, and depression. Additionally, their involvement in violent behavior can lead to legal consequences such as arrest and incarceration, and can have a lasting impact on their personal and professional relationships. Impact on communities. The impact of violence extends beyond just individuals and families to entire communities. Communities affected by violence may experience increased crime, reduced property values, and decreased economic development. Additionally, violence can undermine trust in law enforcement and government institutions, making it harder for communities to work together to address other issues and promote positive change. Preventing violence. Preventing violence is a complex and challenging task that requires a comprehensive and multifaceted approach. This can include efforts to reduce poverty and inequality, improve access to mental health resources, and strengthen law enforcement and the criminal justice system. Additionally, communities and individuals can take steps to promote non-violent conflict resolution and to support victims of violence. Conclusion. Violence is a destructive force that has far-reaching consequences for individuals, communities, and society as a whole. While there is no single solution to this issue, it is clear that addressing violence will require a concerted effort by individuals, communities, and government institutions. By working together to prevent violence, promote peace, and support victims, we can create a safer and more just world for all.